Hey guys, good evening. Happy Wednesday to you. This is Kim, independent designer with Chalk Couture and Chalk is Chic. I'm going to get this pulled up really quick and shared over onto the VIP page. If you're hopping on, catching this live or on a replay, I would love to know that you came by. Guys, we're going to have so much fun tonight because we have worked with this particular surface the past 2 nights. This is wrapping up the, yes, my friends, you can reuse a box frame. And that's one thing I talk about it all the time, but we have never actually really truly done here. So why not? We wanted to make sure that you knew exactly what I was talking about, which is why I am going to demo on it. So what we did a couple of nights ago is we cleaned off a design on our box frame, which left a ghosting in case you missed that live. Then last night I showed you how you could paint our box frame using our Chalkology paste. We used pistachio, and I know it's super early, and normally I am not one to rush to the holiday season. However, we are going to throw in some Merry Christmas here and have some fun with this little transfer. This transfer is called Christmas Greeting, and I'll have to wait and see what updates with my FedEx order. I know that I'm supposed to have paste, new Chalkology paste tomorrow, and I think transfers probably are not going to show up until Saturday. Unless FedEx puts it hot and happy on their trail, I don't think I'm going to have new stuff until Saturday. So we'll see what happens, but I will hop on and show you new stuff as soon as I can get to it. I'm super excited about all the new stuff. If you haven't seen the new catalog and you want to, just comment below and I'll be happy to hook you up with some information. Okay, so we're going to do Merry Christmas. I am going to do this using Candy Apple Red, of course. And I'm going to start by fuzzing the transfer. Now, I have done this a number of ways. Because it is our paste, we should not have to wax our surface. I'm going to try it without waxing. We are going to fuzz really, 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 really well. And we're going to do this Merry Christmas in our Candy Apple Red. So the kicker with this new paste and wood definitely is that you want to chalk kind of quickly and not let it linger for a really long period of time. I feel a bump. Let's see what that is. And just based on that, I am going to wax because it feels like it's pulling. Let's wax this really quick, because I don't want it to pull up. That would be like the worst thing in the world we would want to have happen. We do not want it to pull up. So I am going to grab my little wax cloth so we can throw some wax on here really quick. So wax does a couple of things. If you remember me talking about this, it provides a barrier for your transfer, so you end up with your transfer not overly sticking to your surface, and it helps paste adhere to your surface. So I'm just going over with a very, 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 very light buff of wax, and we're going to let that dry for just a second. Hey Debbie, how are you, my friend? I hope you are doing well. I am just going to buff this off, and we should be okay. We'll make sure we are good. It looks real shiny now. So let's get this and see what happens. Okay, I just felt a piece of fuzz, and I still feel it. So let me get that fuzz off, and then we're going to get this pushed down really quick. And again, I go over my letters with my fingers. You can choose to do whatever you want to do. Use a squeegee. I just like feeling, because like if I used a squeegee just a few minutes ago, I wouldn't have been able to feel what I felt in particular. So that's one reason why you see me using my finger versus using a squeegee. Because Like if I'm going over it, unless it's a big old bump of something, I'm not going to fill it with my squeegee as well as I will with my finger. So that's just me. That's how I roll. You can choose to do whatever you want to do. Totally your decision. And there's no right or wrong way to do it. It's just I prefer to be able to feel what's going on. Y'all, look at that pop of red against that pistachio. And I know pistachio is a retired paste color, but I had to do it because this is like, if I had to pick Christmas colors, the only other color I would have picked and chosen is that classic red and the candy apple red and couture teal. Thank you, Tina. That would be my other second choice, but guys, I love, 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 love this pop of color. I mean, it's super gorgeous. Okay, so we have little ornaments, and I'm truly thinking of just doing the 3 in the center. We could go across with more. We'll do the 3 in the center and see what it looks like and just kind of go from there. But let's just see what it looks like. I'm going to kind of move this candy apple red away. And I don't really think I want to do another set of red. I know that sounds kind of crazy, maybe. But I already have red popping down here. I really want to do some more fun colors. And I probably am going to look and turn to some like shimmer colors. So let's see what we have really quick. We have shimmer silver. That one would be pretty, but not that gorgeous. Let me see. Let me see. I so wish I had my shimmer plum in already. Let's see. I totally didn't get this far thinking about what I was going to put on here, but I don't think I want to do another red. We can do a silver. I don't know what silver is going to look like. Let's look. This makes me nervous picking out these colors. So we have silver, and I'm going to say, I don't really like that one. Let me look at the gold. That's a no-go too. Y'all, my goodness, who knew that picking out some ornament colors could be so crazy? Let's see. Because it's really hard with this background. We may have to do some red. Like red and white. Shimmer white. Tina says shimmer white. I have that one. I have shimmer frost. Let's see. Whoops, that's the unicorn paste. Shimmer frost would be pretty. And we may even pull out shimmer splash. Shimmer frost would be pretty. I think it's not going to show up very well, but we can try it and see what happens. And shimmer splash I know would show up good against it. That one would show up good against it. We'll just try our shimmer white and our shimmer splash. And the only other color I have that might look really good, and I don't like those two together. Yikes. I think I may do the purple and the white. Let's stick with that and see. Now this purple, I don't know what shimmer plum is going to look like. We should have it tomorrow, hopefully, so I can show y'all. This shimmer purple was from our convention color. I'm almost certain, and we'll have to see. I'll bring out both colors whenever I get it tomorrow, I think, from FedEx. If this is near the color of shimmer plum, I'm hoping so because I really adore that chalk color. I think it's just beautiful. We're going to line this up as best we can. Let me scoot that up just a smidgen. I don't want to look like we have some ornaments floating in the air. Another little tip of the trade, if you want to, yeah, definitely the white in the middle. If you want to avoid getting any Chalkology paste on your wood, just throw yourself a piece of painter's tape or placement tape up there. Then you can put this little transfer all the way up to the tip top where it actually looks like it's coming out of the top of the wood versus where it looks like it's not coming out of the top of the wood. So that's a little tip of the trade if you want to avoid getting stuff all over the place. Remember that our shimmer paste does take a little bit more extra effort to be able to push your Chalkology paste through. So you have to keep that in mind whenever you're using any type of shimmer. It still works. You just want to keep that in mind that you're going to have to use a little bit more force whenever you are doing your shimmer paste. So we're going to start with the purple on the outside. And again, this is a convention color. So this isn't something available from Chalk Couture. However, we do have Shimmer Plum, and I should have that order tomorrow. As long as FedEx cooperates and stays on time, I should have that order tomorrow. In fact, I'll double check that before I hop off this live so I can tell you, because guys, you know that I'm going to totally unbox here on the page. I think this white is going to be really, really hard to see, but it will still give us a different pop of color. We'll see what it looks like once we get it pulled off. But I didn't really think colors through before I went live, which is not a great thing to do. I think it's pretty. It's different. And here's the cool thing, guys. I'm going to show you this really quick. So there is the shimmer. And we can continue to go across if we wanted to wash our transfer and go across all the way with our thing. But let's just hypothetically say we don't really like the way it looks. And I'm just throwing this out there because, like, there are some times when you do something and you're like, yeah, I really don't like the way that turned out. Or you do a color and you're like, ugh. And it's there, like it's on there, right? Well, let me show you really super duper quick something that I think is kind of cool. If you changed your mind and you're like, I really don't like it. Guys, watch. Let me just show you, because we're live on Facebook. We waxed our surface. Now, it's going to take me a minute to clean this up. But we waxed our surface, right? Now, granted, I used Chalkology paste to paint this, right, up at the very tip top. All I have to do is, if I don't like it and I wash it off, I'm happy with down here. I can repaint this little area right here and be a-okay. So I show you those things for a reason. One is to tell you that even if you do something on a box frame, if you wipe it off immediately and you have waxed, I promise you it's going to come off, especially if you're using a board eraser. Now, if it's a painted surface like what we just dealt with, guys, I'm going to be able to go back over this with my pistachio paint or my pistachio paste and fix this little area at the top and put whatever I wanted to up at the top. I might even do a big fat bow across the top. I think that that would look cute. And just leave it just plain with a big bow and some decorative pieces up there or something. But I'm just showing you these things so you know that if you mess up or you're like, God, I really don't like that. I really don't like that. Don't make yourself sold on something you don't like. If you don't like it, erase it. Repaint this little area. Fix it to make it work for you and what you like. Don't make yourself feel like you are sold on something. The only time you can't do something like this is like if you're working on fabric and inking or doing something like that that is kind of permanent already. And if you are working on fabric, that's a different story. I always tell people to practice on something that doesn't matter, that they're not worried about keeping or messing up. But I'll repaint over this little bitty spot. It's not going to be a big deal, and we will collectively do something here at the very tip top with some type of bow or ribbon where we can still utilize the backside, because we have a whole entire backside of this, and it can be double-sided. We can do fall on one side, which will be pretty with this brown, and we can do Christmas on the other. That's what I love about our box frames, is they are double-sided. They make unique gifts. And the cool thing is you don't have to double store for the holidays. Bring it out for fall, set it out for Christmas, put it away, and you're only storing one piece instead of two. That is one of my favorite things. But I will be posting pictures about this. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will be live with y'all again tomorrow night. We're going to figure out something. I might even have all my paste. In fact, let me look at that really super duper quick. While I am on here, let's see if FedEx is still going to hold. Oh, yay. So it has arrived at the FedEx location in Olive Branch, Mississippi today at 1:27 p.m. So that means that 18 pounds of Chalk Couture goodness is coming my direction tomorrow. So it will come here tomorrow. You'll have to make sure you hop on and watch so you can see all of the brand new Chalkology paste colors. And then the other one, I doubt I have it on Friday. We'll see what happens. I think it looks like it's going to come on Saturday for all the transfers. So I hope y'all have an amazing night. I cannot wait to go live with you tomorrow and show you all the goodness. I cannot wait. We'll have some surfaces, Chalkology paste, and I think that that's it. I don't have any transfers in tomorrow's order, so it's all the big bulky stuff. But I will be live with y'all tomorrow, and I cannot wait to show you. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.